is Clay Martin, and now a four-time Pro Bowler over his first 9 seasons, making his debut as a Saint. And a guy who said to us on the conference call this week, just no mistakes.
All his receivers.
On 2nd and 10, Kamara in the eye. His first carries, he hops through the line, and he's got a first down across the 30. Ever since he arrived in 2017, a difference maker.
Balance and vision, and the way he's able to slice through just the tiniest little gap off the right side of this line. You can see him get skinny, bust through. This is what Alvin Kamara does consistently.
Gain of 12, takes different looks, different formations. And underneath, it's available for another first down. It was Juwan Johnson, and he exploded over the last half-dozen games. A former wide receiver converted to tight end, and big expectations now coming into the new season.
Well, same thing throughout training camp. If there's one name that continues to pop up in people's mouths, it's Juwan Johnson, a guy that, you know, at end of last year started to come to his own. Talking to Derek Carr.
Saints coming off a 14-3 season. That wasn't planned in the background, obviously. Carr with heat. And can he get to the marker? Yes. It's Juwan Johnson again. And he's got a first down inside the 37.
As you're evaluating quarterbacks, one of the things you talk about is just movement in the pocket. You don't always have to flush. Derek Carr is able to step up and find the crossing tight end and get that first down in a situation where it wasn't consistent for the Saints.
Was a visitor at camp. The dump off. It's Kamara waiting for the kick out block. And he's got about 5-6 on first down. High percentage play. So call it 5. Brought down by Willie Gay. It's up next to Derek Carr. Middle of the field. Sliding Mike Thomas comes up with it. And that's going to be an interesting transition. Mike Thomas, after only 10 games over the last 3 seasons, what's he got left? Can he stay healthy? And we'll get into Jimmy Graham a little bit later.
Yeah, what type of player is Michael Thomas in 2023? That last play, Jamal Williams picks up a blitz, and now he's in on the
nice play call. Kamara, he's out of bounds on a 1st and goal. Well, they're getting what they wanted, which is moving the pocket and taking what the defense gives them.
Efficient and dynamic. And, you know, how many different ways can you find to get Alvin Kamara the ball? You saw the bubble screen a couple times.
Kamara the single. Looking at the snap that's not available. Back of the end zone. Touchdown. Speaking of, Mike Thomas are making Kirkwood on the catch.
How about Derek Carr working through his...
Little top heavy on that side for the running back. Man breaks the initial tackle. Oh, but down he goes. No gain on the carry.
Offensive line for the Saints.
And short snap went to the running back, and I don't think he got it. And after the play fake with Williams, it's available on the comeback route. And a first down inside the 35. So good grab. A.J. Perry on the catch. The rookie out of Wake Forest. 6th round pick of the Saints.
Premier aspects of his game that they like.
Now Winston with pressure coming. Going for the bundle. It looked like he held on. It's A.J. Perry, and after the conference,
looked like a touchdown from here.
Yes.
Outstretched. Yep. How about that ball from Jameis Winston, dropping it, dying right over top of the defender to A.J. Perry for a touchdown. Great ball. Extends.
Yeah, lost it after it crossed the goal line.
Knee certainly didn't touch the ground. If anything, the elbow does, but is the ball across? I think that ball's across before the elbow hits the ground. That's a touchdown.
Well, if you're going to lose a call, Gabbard, and poked away. Speaking of good coverage, that was exceptional. To making the play for the Saints on the outside was Marcus May, the safety.
Well, understanding the situation, knowing that they needed 5 yards to convert on a third down situation, that is some tight, huggy coverage. Gets his hand on the ball.
47 of Kansas City. He's got Williams on the handoff. Man, tough runner between the tackles. And he doesn't stop, does he? Good physical runner. That's why we know that he can post up with the best of them. And I'll jump him. Now underneath. So Jimmy with the grab. And Dennis Allen also wants to find out what Jimmy Graham has left.
Yeah, I appreciate Dennis Allen and Pete Carmichael on
trying to capitalize on the short field. And next protection again for hit, and it falls incomplete. Well, good pressure despite the fact that they looked. He comes and again. Little turnaround, and the ball was on him as soon as he turned around.
Yeah, a timing route, put the ball exactly where it needed to, and this is created because of a blitz pickup by your running back on the right side of your screen, Jamal Williams, who steps in the hole, finds the blitzing linebacker, and allows Jameis to have the time.
Out of SMU, now running a 2-minute drill. It's popped up and on the deflection. The interception and the grab. Omani. The deflection, Alontae Taylor.
We talked about it. Turnovers, right? They 30th in the league last year in turnovers, and now you see a disruption. Kansas City's trying to run their 2-minute offense, forces one. Alontae Taylor is right there, gets his hand on the ball, pops it up, turns out into an interception, but just forcing the ball into tight coverage, probably not what any quarterback.
Here, the wide receiver is back, waiting for the punt. If he gets the opportunity. Fair catch? No. Is that Chris down there? What a play on specials.
I think that's Baker. And that was an exceptional play.
Baker. Yep, smart play.
Great recognition.
And that's how you make a team. When you're in a position as deep as the wide receivers,
yes,
if you can help on specials.
How many plays can we get from you in a game? Special teams can account for a huge. The Saints need him to play.
On third and about 5. Pressure up the gut. And the sack is there. Linebacker came through and making the play for the Saints. It was Zach Bond. As Dennis Allen says, he knows what he gets out of Zach Bond.
Yeah, I think this is much more in his comfort zone. You see the little linebackers at both A gaps. It's right there on your screen.
Can they get a stop on third and short? Middle of the field, tapped away. And a good play by the backer. So coming up and making the play. Strong one at that.
Brian Brzee, certainly somebody they're watching.
Often enough. It stops on third down. So that's encouraging. Hang time is there. Because when you come to the Dome, it's going to look different. You'll see that. And going low, good battle, and a first down with a flag at the end of the play. That's Merriweather that made through your tenure here. Back throw. What a catch. Brian Edwards on his wallet. And a first down. Is there a flag? Yes.
We need another festival.
We need a party.
Right?
Deflected away. And you had a good turn. I watched those anti-doors too. A little steamy out. Too much time for Michelle. Good coverage. Downfield, and it's dropped. In and out after the hit. And a good hit by Ely.
And things are really looking good. We still have 1 year to go. And it's going to be spectacular. We're going to be ready for the Super Bowl. Will be here before.
Yeah. So Buechele is done. Dogan's in there. Good reps for their fourth quarterback of the day. And finally a sack. It comes from Ty Summers out of TCU, former 7th round pick in 2019 of the Packers.
Well, one of the most effective ways you can affect a passer is right up the middle of the pocket. You can see a little bit of a grab hold there, gets away, but Ty Summers able to finish the job, brings him down.
And now another 3rd and long. And goes incomplete. Looking as Amani made the play in the secondary. Huntington overtime. 6:22 to play in a 4-point game. 15. The bullet, and it's a good one. They say that looks can be deceiving because Maynard is basically the same size as Drew Brees and has a serious gun.
He's got arm strength.
Yep. Edwards brings it in. Brian Edwards out of South Carolina. But you can see when you're going to the wide side of the field, he's got a bullet gun.
A lot of change, a lot of opportunity for them to start the season strong.
It's available. What a grab. A great grab at that. There is a flag down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 53. 15 yards will be added to the end of the play. Automatic first down.
That Shaq Davis brings from the 30. Hayner at quarterback. Middle of the field. It's inside the 15. For the preseason opener. On the design roll. Touchdown Saints. It's Merriweather.
Simple boot, no miscommunication here. This boot action rolls out. You're told as a quarterback,
he's played at a high level already, a 4-time Pro Bowler. And we're intercepted. Do you believe it? It's picked up by Kyle Phillips.
Oh, spoke too soon. How about that for making a play?
I thought they just won it because the Saints were out of timeouts.
You could have had the clock down to just a few seconds, flip the field. Chiefs decided to go a different route, trying to set up a screen right here.
On its way, and a win. What a feeling for a rookie.
Well, you can't simulate that in practice. The pressure of finishing with a kick to win the game. And Groupie goes out there and does what he's supposed to do, puts it between the uprights.
Not exactly a walk-off, but